Can you be born too friendly? I don't mean like a smiling baby. I mean, you can hardly act any other way. Children with no fear of strangers. Meet some kids who I hope fill up your hearts the way they did mine. They're living with a bizarre medical mystery that is a blessing and a curse.
Hey guys, this is the story of when I laugh.
Imagine a place nestled in the woods, where music fills the air, where you can dance to the beat of your own drum. And for some reason, everybody here wants to be your friend.
Nice to meet you, bud.
Nice to meet you. You're great. You're great. You got great hands.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
I really want you at ABC News.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What's your favorite color and what's your favorite TV show?
Kids love to ask questions, but not as much as these kids.
My favorite color is blue. I have met Barney the dinosaur.
Where do you live?
I live in New York City.
Do you have any sons or daughters?
I do.
Wow.
I have 2 daughters and a son.
And kids love to make friends, but not like these kids.
What nationality are you?
I'm Italian. Oh.
How do you, buddy?
They look a little different, but what makes them special is a rare condition called Williams syndrome. And here at a special camp in Michigan, these kids have gathered for a week of learning, fun, and togetherness. It may be the most welcoming environment in the world.
My favorite thing to do is come here and hang with my friends.
Who likes hugs?
Something about, oh, I love hugs.
I do.
When people give you a big, huge, giant hug, you feel really loved. It's very nice to do to people.
The face that they like to put forward is that one of joy. As soon as you smile at them, you are their friend. You're no longer a stranger.
Terry Moncaba started this camp back in 1994. Her 24-year-old son, Ben, a camp counselor, was more than happy to give us a tour.
There's a lot of things you can do. There's like fishing, there's boating.
Hello.
Williams syndrome is a genetic condition affecting 1 out of every 7,500 newborns. About 25 genes out of 25,000 are deleted in the middle of the 7th chromosome. That little genetic deletion creates a whole constellation of symptoms, including exaggerated, vaguely elfin features. The children also have hypersensitive hearing. That means, on the one hand, noises like a parrot squawk can terrify them. On the other, they show a remarkable affinity and, in some cases, talent for music. Ben is an accomplished drummer. And whenever you're with Williams kids, put on the tunes because they are ready to get down. But by far, the most fascinating aspect of Williams is a complete lack of social inhibition.
I have a question to ask you.
All right, let's hear it. What is it?
Do you like girls?
I do like girls. It's like a friendship gene, a happy gene.
Yes, a little bit like that. We're trying to understand what are the underlying cognitive and brain mechanisms that explain the social interest, the social exuberance that we see.
Do you worry sometimes?
Dr. Helen Tager-Flussberg of Boston University has been studying Williams for almost 20 years. Like other researchers, she runs many of her experiments during the biennial conventions of the Williams Syndrome Association, which, as you can imagine, are rather spirited affairs. You might think all kids are this warm and open, but look at an experiment that proves otherwise. The tester pretends to hurt her knee. A normal 2-year-old does nothing and actually keeps her distance. The Williams kid does the complete opposite. Moves in, tries to comfort, even rubs his own belly in empathy. Just what I wish my kids would do.
That feels better. What's wrong?
That hunger to help was evident when we met 8-year-old Ashlyn Bear.
I want to help everybody when they get sick or get hurt or if someone's feelings are hurt.
So you're just you want to be a helper. Anybody, anything.
Oh, yes. It feels like an honor to me.
We aspire to have a little bit of Williams syndrome in all of us, and I think when you meet a person with Williams syndrome, it makes you think about how you respond to other people.
Look how 11-year-old Eva Stoll is drawn to every dog and every owner she sees.
May I pet your dog?
She really loves interacting with the dog's owners. She wants to talk to people, and it's an entree for her.
What's the dog name?
Everyone is approachable. One recent study even suggests that Williams kids show no racial bias.
Well, people are people to them, and it doesn't matter what color they are.
The inhibitions that I have naturally, they don't have.
Right.
But is that a blessing or a curse?
I don't know. I think it's more of a blessing. I really do.
I think it's the rest of us who have a disability because we don't know how to be as kind and as open as they do.
Well, wouldn't it be great if the whole world felt that way?
Despite their natural joy and warmth, kids with Williams syndrome face harrowing challenges. Most are born with serious heart conditions.
That's when I cried.
They usually don't live much past 50, and they typically have peculiar cognitive problems.
Crowd. Can you show me a crowd? Very good.
Here, for example, is 10-year-old Ella Monk taking a standard vocabulary test.
Canine. Can you show me canine? Very good. She's quite typical in showing quite a remarkable vocabulary for a girl her age.
But when we asked Ella to draw a house, this is what we got.
That's me.
In a house?
It's just very, very immature. That would be something that you might see more from a 3-year-old.
Hey, what's going on, TV crew? What's shaking?
That abnormal brain development is linked to the hypersocial nature, which makes Williams kids so wonderful.
Love it. It's a party. Join the fun.
But it has a scary side, too. This experiment involves a stranger made to look creepy with dark glasses and a hat. The child without Williams avoids the stranger like the plague.
He's staying at the edge. This is a square room. He's staying as far as he can.
But watch what happens when the same experiment is run on a Williams kid.
Here, in contrast, we see a little boy start to approach, come closer and closer, gets involved in a conversation, but he seems to show no fear at all of her and is continuing to follow her as she leaves the room.
Hello.
But the bigger problem living with Williams stems from one tragic truth.
And Brian. Pleasure, man.
The desire to socialize is not the same thing as the ability to socialize.
By the way, thanks for the handshake, buddy.
It's easy for them to walk up to you and say, "Hi, what's your name? My name is Sally. I hope you're having a great day." It's the give or take of a general conversation is really difficult for most of them.
The challenges these kids have going beyond superficial exchanges and holding a train of thought became clear during our interview.
It can be, you know, kind of tricky, but...
What can be tricky, Ben?
They can think of one or two things to say, but beyond that, they get sort of stuck. And so that makes it very hard to maintain really serious friendships.
I like her so much.
The thing these kids want most, deep, lasting relationships,
Are you guys videotaping your love?
are what are hardest for them to have. 47-year-old James Collins is a common example, despite a lifetime spent trying to make friends with everyone he meets.
Hello.
He's never had a serious relationship with any woman besides his mom.
Thank you, thank you.
That's why camp is so important. The kids take part in a social skills program built around their innate love for music.
They are learning to take turns and to go on cue, or perhaps to stop on cue. So it's a lot about personal space and sociability.
It all helps make it less difficult to integrate into the world. Both Alex and Eva attend regular school.
You can. See, you asked for a hug. Thank you.
And Kelly has been holding down a job for years, doing what comes natural.
Hi there, how are you? Welcome.
Working as a hostess at Applebee's.
Enjoy your meal. Sure, we'll be with you shortly.
What are the reasonable expectations for them?
Are they going to have jobs? Sure. As long as they're in a job where they can see people, where they can converse with people, they're going to be giving something to the community, and the community is going to be giving something to them.
Even relationships, though rare, are not unheard of. Ben had a sweetheart in high school and recently found himself another.
This ring means that she's the only girlfriend I have, and I would never break up with her. I just love her to death.
Oh my God! Dad!
Want to hold my hand? I would love to hold your hand. I saw it myself. Despite their suffering and their syndrome, there is a part of these kids that could make the rest of us so much better.
Go BFF! God likes you the way that you are, and by the grace of God, you can do anything.
Oh, it makes me feel better.